Good day everyone. Hello, I am Miss Lhyza Ceniza together with and we are the chess group. Our objectives is to discuss the nature and history of the game chess. Second one is to show the basic moves and function of each chess pieces. Third one is to determine the rules and regulations of the game chess. And last, we have to execute proper and acceptable behavior in playing chess. Chess, as we know it today, was born out of the Indian game Chaturanga before the 600 AD. The game spread throughout Asia and Europe over the coming centuries, and eventually evolved into what we know as chess around the 16th century. One of the first masters of the game was a Spanish priest named Ruy Lopez. The history of chess can be traced back around 1,500 years, started in the north of India and then spread throughout the Asian continent. Chess made its way via the expanding Islamic Arabian Empire to Europe. The rules of chess changed numerous times until the 1880s, which is the Romantic era of chess. The first official World Chess Championship was hosted in 1886. The 20th century revolutionized chess with the invention of databases and chess engines. It was originally called Chaturanga, a word that yoga practitioners will recognize as the four-limbed staff pose, but which simply meant four divisions in this context. Once it spread to Persia, it became chess, meaning Shah or king. It took root in the Arab world and traveled Silk Road to East and Southeast Asia, where it acquired different characteristics but used similar rules and strategies. The European form we play today became the standard, but it might have been a very different game had the Japanese version, which is allowed players to put captured pieces into play dominated. So, let us now proceed to our three memorable chess games in the history. So, what sets a timeless game apart from a merely good game? Throughout the history of chess, players and historians have kept going back to certain games. They may be games that perfectly capture the strategic spirit of a given age, or games that debut an outstanding new idea or strategy that's never been seen before. So we have the Immortal Game, the so-called Immortal Game between the German masters Adolf Anderssen and Lionel Kizerski, defined the Romantic era of daring gambits and aggressive attacking. So the second one is the Game of the Century. At the age of 13, future world champion Bobby Fischer demonstrated his improvisational mastery in a stunning brilliancy against a leading chess master of the day. This game is notable for several daring sacrifices, including an ingenious queen sacrifice that Fischer turned into deadly strategic advantages. So last, we have our Kasparov Deep Blue Game 6. In 1996 and 1997, Kasparov, then world champion, played a series of matches against the IBM supercomputer Deep Blue. Through Kasparov won the 1996 match. A much improved version of Deep Blue used an ingenious knight sacrifice to force the Kasparov to resign in less than 20 moves. The result, the first victory by a computer over a reigning world champion. So, since lahat naman ay nabanggit ko na kung ano nga ba yung naging history or per se, the history of the chess. So, to sum it up, sobrang laki din or sobrang layo din ng narating or talagang naging travel bago ito naging official na chess ang tawag sa kanya. So, marami din siyang naging katawagan depende sa lugar na pinuntahan nito or lugar na kung saan ito ay nagmula or na-develop or na-evolve. So, from India to Persia hanggang sa umabot na to sa iba't iba pang mga bansa. So, makikita din naman natin na sobrang powerful din ng larong chess. Kasi ito ay isang mind game na kung saan ay talagang hahasain ng iyong utak para makapaglaro or talagang para malaman kung tama ba yung mga moves na iyong pwedeng ilagay or ibato sa iyong kalaban. So, through the history of chess, hindi lang natin basta alam kung paano siya laruin. So, with that, alam din natin kung saan siya nagmula, kung saan siya originated, kung sino nga ba ang bumuo sa kanya, kung saan nga bang bansa siya unang mas nakilala. At ayun, nabanggit ko din naman kanina kung ano yung mga history or ano yung mga games na talagang tumatak sa larong chess. So, to continue, I have my partner to discuss the basic skills, the equipment, the rules and regulations of the chess.
Hi guys, and now we will talk about the basic skills and equipment on how to play chess.
Exchange sacrifice. It is the small sacrifice of material to achieve something greater. Promotion, a tactic that involves promoting a pawn. Or a double atom of two pieces at once.
For the equipment, there has a chessboard, chess clock, algebraic notation, and 6 different types of chess pieces. Chessboard is a game board used to play chess. It consists of 64 squares, 8 rows by 8 columns, on which the chess pieces are placed. It is square in shape and uses 2 colors of squares, 1 light and 1 dark, in a checkered pattern. Algebraic notation, or AN, is the standard method for recording and describing the moves in a game of chess. It is based on a system of coordinates to uniquely identify each square on the chessboard. The chess pieces are what you move on a chessboard when playing a game of chess. Chess clock. Chess clock consists of 2 adjacent clocks with buttons to stop one clock while starting the other. Chess clocks are used in chess and other 2-player games where the player moves in turn. The purpose is to keep track the total time of each player takes from their own moves and ensure that the player neither overly delays the game. There are 6 different types of chess pieces. Each side starts with 16 pieces, 1 king, 1 queen, 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, and 8 pawns.
Hi guys, I am Lyca Atienza. Today I am going to discuss to you the rules and regulations in playing chess. Objective of the game. Chess is a 2-player game played on a board consisting of 8 by 8 squares arranged in alternating dark and light colors. And also, it has 32 chessmen. Different types of chessmen, each of which can move in their own unique way. The objective of the game is to protect your most valuable piece, which is the king, and trap or checkmate your opponent's king. Beginning of the game. The chess player chooses a color each either by mutual agreement or by flipping a coin. The chess player controlling the white chessmen move first, and then it turns to make a move until either a draw or the player king chess piece is dropped by means of checkmate. So now, let's proceed to the moving the chess pieces or chessmen. Each of the 8 types of chessmen move on their own different and unique way. So the first is the rook piece. So how does it work? So it moves orthogonally to the players, to forward, backward, left, or right, across any number of unoccupied squares. The bishop piece. The bishop chess piece moves diagonally across any number of occupied chess squares. The queen piece. The queen piece moves orthogonally or diagonally across any number of unoccupied squares. And then the king piece. The king chess piece moves orthogonally or diagonally 1 square at a time. The knight piece. The knight piece moves in an L shape, either spaces in one direction, then one space at right angles orthogonally to it, or one space in one direction, then 2 spaces orthogonally to it. The knight is the only piece that can jump over the pieces. A pawn piece. The pawn chess piece moves 1 space forward away from the controlling player. On its first move, however, a pawn moves 2 spaces forward if desired. A pawn can only capture pieces that are situated 1 space diagonally in front of it. Winning a game of chess. When a chess player makes a move that threatens the opposing player's king, with capture the king is in check. The opposing player must then make a move whereby the king is no longer under threat, either by moving another piece between the king and the threatening piece. A player may never leave his or her king in check at the end of a move. When playing informally, it is often customary to announce check when it occurs, but this is never done in a profession or formal tournament. Drawing a game of chess or game draws. A game may end in a draw if the player to move cannot make any legal move and it's not in check, known as stalemate. If there is no possibility for either player to put his or her opponent in check, or both players agree to draw by mutual agreement. Timing rules. The rules on timing in a game. Tournament games are often played under time constraints using a chess clock. It is under this condition, each player must make his or her move within a specified time or phase forfeit. In formal competition, each player is also obliged to record each move as it is played in order to settle disputes about illegal positions and overstepping. Algebraic chess notation is presently used for this, though some players still use descriptive chess notation.